fire ignites passion and creativity. Free your imagination with the slim, sleek, and beautiful new Huawei P8.
Let's go!
It's a quick way to deploy infrastructure in Africa that's also affordable. And in Africa itself, it's difficult to set up fixed buildings, get proper clearances, get the right equipment there. With a modular infrastructure, it's a very rapid deployment cycle that one can follow. And this is basically where Telenetix started. As the TCube side of business is what we call the technology cube. This is building portable modular data centers. Our own designs, our own technology. We build it from basically a one rack, IT rack solution, right up to 14 racks. The ISO container, non-ISO, basically replaces your traditional bricks and mortar data centers. We also have a generator and the cooling modules that's built into the back of the unit. This is the energy demonstration unit that we use. This unit is based on the Schneider solar voltaic equipment range with batteries, with a generator. The panels is on the roof. So this is a fully hybrid energy center that can be deployed easily to site. This uses solar energy as its primary source, but we do have a generator for backup. And both with solar charges for batteries, we use the batteries. And if the sun disappears for a number of days, we start up a generator to complement the batteries again. This explains our whole company in a quick flash. That's a solar solution which we deployed for the South African Police Services. There's a lot of police community centers that's not linked to the grid, and it's not cost effective to link them to the grid. We built classrooms for companies to deploy education and training centers quicker to site. That specific example there is for Samsung. We've built mobile modular banks for Standard Bank, a number of branches that they can deploy quickly to site if a need arises, especially in high peak periods, or if they want to do refurbishment of banks within fixed structures, they can use that. MultiChoice being another very big client of us. In Africa, specifically GoTV, we've built over 300 units for them, which is basically the way the signal is distributed within the African region. We've also built mobile venue operation centers for the South African Police Service. We've done dental units for a company, we've done clinics. So it's a multifaceted business. The key to it is modularity, portability, and energy. This is the classroom. It's a new unit. We've just started. This unit currently is about 60% complete. We fitted the benches. It's 3 learners per bench. We will now start with a final reticulation for the IT equipment. Each student gets a tablet. There's a 60 centimeter active screen in front. There's a teacher's position, all linked to the internet with scholar programs, different maths, science, languages, everything that can be deployed in here. It can also be used after hours by the community for tertiary students that's at university, studying at UNISA, parents wanting to do bank payments because it's linked to the internet. So it's a multifunctional unit that can be deployed into a community, and it takes us roughly about 4 weeks to deliver one of these. All the internet schools, training centers that gets deployed to community is 100% solar powered. It's got a 3 to 4 day autonomy, so it can actually be deployed without Eskom or municipal power available, because it's fully functional from solar PV energy. It's a low energy usage model. That's why we use tablets and we use equipment that's very low energy. This allows newly developing communities to immediately have access to technology and to access the educational side of things. When one deploys high power use technology, data centers, broadcast units and that type of thing, one needs more power than you can normally quickly provide with solar power. This is a specific unit that we deploy in Africa, which is a dual generator model. So it's continuous power that it can provide to whatever technology we deploy. This can run with the capacity it's got in terms of fuel. It can run for up to 24 days continuously, 24 hours a day. This is a solar generator. This unit is designed specifically into a frame mode to be put into households. It's narrow in width, so it will fit into any normal car garage without obstructing the vehicle. We build these units, we pre-test them, pre-commission them, and all you need to do at home is you put your electricity from council in on the one side, the other one goes to your existing distribution board. So you do not touch your house's power, you don't have to do changes to it. It's basically a 2-hour operation to install this unit. We're also very much involved in a scholarship program. This year so far we've trained out in excess of 300 learners, which we sponsor, and then we assist in them training them into the job market, creating an environment where we can actually educate people, give them the practical experience, and let them go into the market.
After the